Hi everyone, struggling with your Seiki TV remote? It can be really frustrating when your remote stops responding and you can't control your television. Today, we're going to walk through the simple steps to get your Seiki remote and TV communicating smoothly again. This process is usually quite straightforward, and we'll cover what most people mean by syncing their remote, as most Seiki remotes use infrared technology, not Bluetooth pairing. First, and this is the most common fix, you absolutely must check your remote's batteries. Old or dead batteries are the primary culprit. Replace them with fresh, new ones, making sure they are inserted correctly, aligning the positive and negative terminals as indicated inside the battery compartment. This small step often resolves the entire issue immediately. Next, ensure there is a clear, unobstructed line of sight between your remote and the TV's infrared sensor. This sensor is typically a small, dark window found on the bottom bezel of your Seiki TV. Anything blocking this path, like furniture, decorations, or even people, can prevent the signal from reaching the TV. Also, try to stay within a reasonable distance from your television. Remotes work best when not too far away. If new batteries and a clear path don't solve the problem, a simple power cycle of your Seiki TV can often reset its systems and re-establish communication. To do this, unplug your Seiki TV from the wall outlet completely. Wait for about 60 seconds. This allows the TV's internal memory and processors to fully clear and reset. After a minute, plug the TV back into the outlet. Turn the TV on using the power button located directly on the television itself, not the remote. Once the TV is on, try using your remote again. This quick reset often helps the TV recognize the remote's signals. If you are using a universal remote or a brand new replacement remote that isn't already programmed for Seiki, you will likely need to enter a specific code to sync it. Look for the instruction manual that came with your universal remote. It should contain a list of brand codes. Find the codes for Seiki. Common Seiki universal remote codes include 0171, 0000, 0030, 0090, 0180, 0190, 0230, 0250, 0260, 0460, 0470, 0490, 0520, 0550, 0560, 0650, 0700, 0760, 0790, 0850, 0860, 0900, 0930, 0940, 0950, 0970, and 0980. The exact process for entering these codes varies by remote model, but it usually involves pressing a setup or code search button, then entering the 4-digit or 5-digit code, and finally pressing a power or OK button to confirm. If the first code doesn't work, try another one from the list. Some universal remotes also feature an auto code search function, which can scan for compatible codes automatically. Consult your remote's manual for details on how to use this feature. This method effectively teaches your universal remote how to speak to your Seiki TV. Finally, if you've tried all these steps and your original Seiki remote still isn't working, it might be faulty itself. You can test if it's sending a signal by pointing the remote at the camera of your smartphone or digital camera. When you press a button on the remote, you should see a small light flash on your phone screen through the camera view. If you don't see a light, the remote is likely broken and needs replacement. If you do see a light, the issue might be with your TV's infrared receiver, which might require professional service. However, most remote problems are solved with fresh batteries or a simple TV power cycle. Getting your remote and TV in sync makes watching so much easier. We hope these tips helped you get your Seiki remote working perfectly again. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more helpful tech tips and tutorials.